Is that Sylveon you? No, it isn't, Raquel, but maybe I can name it after you. I don't know. I don't actually know how to name Pokemon. You know, I just noticed something. How do you... There aren't genders, aren't there? Like, there are no genders, as far as I can tell. Unless there is, and I just don't see it. I thought I even selected to be male at the beginning, but... I'm, like, literally not seeing any gender indications in this game. Is there one and I'm just missing it? Anyways, yeah, during the stream drops, nothing really crazy happened. I just moved up before. Hopefully, we'll only have those... Hopefully that'll be the end of the stream drops. Oh yeah, this floor is really annoying because it warped me away and everybody had to fight separately. But I'm good now, so it's fine. Oh, coffee. Okay. Let's fight the poisonous gas ball. This is fine. Yeah, hopefully I am permanently back now. I can't tell you why these disconnections happen. I really can't. You know, this would be a good time to use disarming voice, but don't let me get in your way, Sylveon. Oh wait, does disarming voice have a... What's the range of it? Not really sure. Nearby, so basically surrounding Pokemon. Let's see, what can I do? So we don't have any... Well, we do have an Oran Berry. When did I get this? Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't have much I can do besides going like, hey! Stop being an asshole. Get in the way of text.
I'll give you a big cookie later.
Oh my god, these range attacks are pissing me off. Stop it. Palpitoad. Fight. Scratch. And Krabby's trying to be a bitch now and... Oh. Sorry, Ergon. Ow! I'm having problems. I'm just gonna actually touch people for a while, I guess. There we go. God, confusion really does last a little bit longer in this game. Not in the best of shape, but I guess I'll fight you. There we go. Oh, great. You're the guy who could use Vice Grip. Great. I love a Pokemon that can harden and also use a really powerful attack at the same time. I guess it's a great way to upgrade Bite, though, biting a Krabby over and over. Alright, hold on a sec. Yeah, I'm very sorry about the stream outages. I really wish I could get them to stop, but Here's the thing, I'd have to call Comcast, but I can't call them because I'm not on the case. I'm not on the list. I'm not the guy who can call. My roommate can, but he doesn't want to, so... And I don't really blame him. I mean, the outage only affects me. The blips are not a big deal for normal internet use, but for streaming, they're fucking cataclysmic. he doesn't stream, so it's really only bothering me. I don't really know how to convince him to call for me. Considering it doesn't affect him, and it does affect me. So you think I should deal with it, but I can't deal with it because I already know that when you try to call an ISP and you're not the one on the list, they don't even want to talk to you. You're not the one, you know, paying for it. You're not the one on the contract. So that's problematic, you know? You can't rename non-essential Pokemon. Oh, you can't, Raquel? Well, you could be the Sylveon in spirit. Okay. That was a little juggly. Oops, I walked right into that. Oh great, the poison kicked in. Do I have a cure for that? Nope. Oh no. Bad trap. It's a very mean trap. Empty belly trap. I really should... Well, I am on a wireless connection, and that can blip more easily, this is true. I should probably Ethernet wire it. I don't have money, but I could buy an Ethernet cable. Or maybe I have one... I might have one in the attic, actually. It's possible. I'll check after the stream. If not, maybe somebody could pitch some money so I could get one. They're not that expensive. I only need to put it between my room, a short bit of the hallway, and into my roommate's room, which is right next to mine. So I wouldn't need a very long one. 20 feet would probably easily do it. Maybe 30 just to be safe. But yeah. Another attack looplet, huh? That. Kind of looking at my resources a bit. Oh, I'm already poisoned, so what's the harm? Fight this guy, right? Now Sylveon's poisoned. If only I'd used it on me, that would have been like very, very harmless. Special defense, yeah. No, I don't want any of it. Hi. Goodbye. Oh boy. If they had Oran Berries for solid bottom. So remind me, is poison an entire floor? Or does it wear off eventually? I don't really have healing items, I have revives, but... Dizzying payback. Oh, I finally got enough to get a... That could be useful. Oh, it's a Bergmite. I was confused when I was fighting for a second. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Well, in that case, I should get like a... yeah. Thing is, though, I'm actually broke, so I do need money if I were to get that. Like, I'm not just theoretically broke. I'm totally without money right now. Yeah, freezing the Pokemon, not a great thing to do when you're trying to... Burn Guard prevents you from having to burn. Yay! Oh, great, they got stuck. That's fine. Well, at least now I'm not poisoned. Unless he poisons me before I can kill him. Prevent that. There we go. I'm gonna get out of here with Sylvan Fates too. That's pretty good. There's a small chance I may have brought one with me when I moved. I can't really remember. I will check upstairs after the stream. Of course. Fight! Fight directly, Aragon. For once in your life. Alright. Not again. Oh, okay, I'm fine. No, I'm not fine. Okay. Hunger Trap didn't work. Good. Glad it didn't. I don't need that. I don't need that extra problem right now. Oh, I didn't even see that Lexia. Oh, thank you, Ivy. Yeah, I should finally start getting Twitch money at the end of this month. I haven't received a dime out of any cheers or subs yet. But it should finally start happening soon. Oh. Dragon types are durable, go figure. Man, shouldn't be involved in icy things. More cupcakes for Woo? Oh, thank you. Oh my god, he has nothing but status effect moves. Alright, please. Can I move now? Cool. Aw, damn it, I thought I was out of here. Really wants to kill Sylveon for some reason. Wow, completely focused on Sylveon. Please, just go away. Yeah, that's cool. You're fighting a Krabby. I don't care. Let's get out of here. We're getting separated an awful lot in this dungeon. Oh no. Uproar. Oh no. That's not good. Get as close as we can. It's fine. Just need to make sure this fight counts. Yeah, good. You did. It's fine. I don't care about the gems. It's not a big deal. Or berry might be a good idea, though. Especially since I'm still slow right now. Alright, now I'm not. Toughness, that sounds useful. Makes you endure the endurance one, right? Yeah, you know, I will set that. This dungeon's mean. We're almost done with it, at least, but a few more? Oh, thank you. You're being very generous. Up my HP, there. 100 HP. Be nice when I can do that naturally. Have 100 HP, that is. Aha! You confused yourself trying to hurt me! Serves you right. I love how I can just use a not very effective attack and it still does good damage. I don't get this game sometimes. We got Poison Guard. Well, that really sucks, so I'm gonna set that. Please stop trying to freeze me, that would actually hurt a lot. Birdbait's kind of a long-range dick when it comes to attacking. Great. Oh, I can't get poison anymore, so this is fine. And Airgun get completely blindsided from behind. Great. Haha, it doesn't work, fuck ass. God, I'm really sick of these guys. Alright, you go hide. Alright. Stab is a thing. Yes, it is. And I'm confused. Do I have anything for that? No, probably not. Well, actually, no, I don't. I forgot what Pure Seed did. There, thank God I actually was able to move left, though, like normal. Oh, now we're both confused. Good, I guess? I mean, I'm just gonna stay still and wait for my... Okay, still confused. It's hard to tell if all these stats fixed right on. Am I... Okay, I'm not confused anymore. Good. Cut! Ugh. This is the stats effect dungeon, isn't it? Stop doing HP down. I'm sorry. Why is Bergamite weak to Metal Claw? I'm kind of confused by that. Oh gosh, wow. That's good damage. Oh, Sea Trap Orb. Damage is Wasteland instead. I'm sure it won't break. It might be a little tight though. The new belt. What, the flab snugging around the bracelet? There's a shiny over there. Let's see what it is in a second. First, let's make him flinch. Yeah. Excellent. Just keep biting. There we go. What do we got? Max Elixir. Max Elixir. The others? That I have for the sparkling floor? Okay, good. Oh my goodness. This has a trap in it, doesn't it? Toughness. Makes you endure an attack. You can have that. I'll take this. Power boost. I'll place toughness for that. I give toughness to Actually, what happened to the other toughness? Did I drop it or something? She'll hurl Keiki. Keiki, huh? Oh. Well, if you're gonna attack for a distance, I guess I'll water gun you. There you go. And I missed with my... Why do I miss so much? Let's not. There we go. I have a power boost. I can do a lot of damage now. Almost the end of the dungeon, but it's still helpful. Works. Put that over there. Sleep guard. Okay. Sleep's the least of my concerns, really. Alright, who is the least amount of HP right now? Alright. Aragon. There we go. Oh, is that what we're doing? Haha, you're confused. You've activated my trap card. Well, I'm almost out of PP here, so... I got some max elixirs. That's actually pretty nice. This dungeon has been pretty good for items. Oh, hi, Joltik. That works. Fusion guard, probably don't need that. We're almost at the end of the dungeon. That for me. There we go. And then I say that. Critical hit, come on now. You can win this. There you go. Well, I feel like confused in the other older games where if you tried to move, you went in a random direction. But in this game, it seems like you can go specifically where you want to go, which is nice, I guess. There we go. Pee-wee Meadow. What a weird name for a meadow. Is cleared. Back to night. Oh, can have Ghost Mysteries continue? Hmm. How was it? Just fine. I didn't see anything particularly odd. Phew. Well, that's a relief. But then what could have happened to the vice principal last night? Could it really be ghosts? What? Ghosts? Haven't you heard the rumors? Everyone's been talking about there being ghosts around the school. What? But that can't be, right? Never mind me. Of course there's no way that could be the case. What? Oh, Mr. Farfetch'd, it's your turn to do the rounds next, so I wanted to give you a fright. Oh, indeed, I see. There's no way there could be ghosts. So hot. Yeah, there's ghost type Pokemon around and they're scared of ghosts. Huh? Did you say something? What do you mean? Are you hearing things? I'm sure it's just in your mind, but I'll go have a look around just in case. Take care. I will. I wonder if I went too far. It's just so fun to see how Mr. Farfetch'd reacts that I couldn't help myself. But I suppose I shouldn't tease too much. What a bad doctor. Gah! Mr. Farfetch'd. What happened? Mr. Farfetch'd! Mr. Farfetch'd! Mr. Farfetch'd! Silence. No way. Mr. Farfetch'd. Where have you gone? Mr. Farfetch'd! Mr. Farfetch'd! The next morning. Heck, you also work here what you said. You can send away as much as charm. Well, I mean, that's a good start, certainly. One second. I'm just doing something real fast. Just give me a sec. What is that emote? What is that emote you just did, Aragon? I don't recognize that one. Okay, thanks for the delay. Thanks for allowing me to have a delay. I was just double checking something with my roommate. So. Good morning, Charm. Let's do our best out there today. I say that every time. I'm gonna have another event though, I bet. Oop. Oh, Charm. Dearling and Gumi. Where are you going? We're headed to the school. There's something going on up there. Huh? What do you mean? We don't know any details either. That's the reason we're going there, to find out. Do you want to come too, Eragon? Yeah, we'll come. I see. So he was already missing by the time you left your staff room? Did you notice anything else strange? No, there was nothing really. Whoa, there's a whole crowd! What happened? Mr. Farfetch'd has gone missing, apparently. What? Mr. Farfetch'd is... Ah, students. This Audino. Is it really true that Mr. Farfetch'd has gone missing? It's true. He disappeared during rounds last night. We are looking into his whereabouts now. You children did not notice anything amiss last night? Ah, I would normally ask that. But now that I think of it, you are children. You are not out playing at night, are you? Sheriff Magnazone! Ah, you are back from your questioning. Did you learn anything new? Yes, Bat Bat. I got a report from someone claiming to have seen Mr. Farfetch'd last night. Where did they see him? Outside the village, near the fork in the road. From what I was told, it sounded like Mr. Farfetch'd was being propelled along the road while unconscious, almost as if he was being pulled by some invisible force or agent, and the witnesses claims to have seen eerie blue flames around Mr. Farfetch'd. Blue flames? But that's... It couldn't be. You get... Everyone, please calm yourselves. I hardly think this is the time or place to start a panic. So stop these strange imaginings. I want everyone to return to their homes. Go on, leave the scene to us. That sounds pretty far-fetched. We will do everything in our power to investigate what happened to Mr. Farfetch'd. Alright, lads, let's continue our investigation. Sir, yes, sir. Got it, sir. BBB. I should have never said what I did. What happened was not your fault, Miss Onito. Oh. Oranberry. Well, that's good, because I used quite a few of those. I know. What could he have gone to? I'm worried about Mr. Farfetch'd. Well, bad stuff's afoot. Grown-ups, they're all in a frenzy. Did something happen? My mom went over that away. Who cares? Let's play. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Hooper's got playing to do. So there's only like one item in town each time, just a sparkly item, right? If that, sometimes there's none. But it's worth checking. Just to be safe. Oh. Okay. I just got here. Is Mr. Farfetch'd alright? According to the witnesses, Mr. Farfetch'd was moving along the ground as if he was being dragged. It couldn't really be, could it? Oh, please, don't start that again. I done heard the news. They say that your teacher's gone missing. Yep. Oh, what are you doing on the pier? Thank you for assisting with the investigation. We will do everything in our power to find Mr. Farfetch'd. What the ruckus around here? Has something happened? You are out of the loop, sir. Oops, I didn't mean to go back. Anything cool to sell? Anything cool to buy? Let's see. Sea trap orb. Don't really need that. Pork wand. Tunnel wand, though. Hold on. I'm gonna hold on to that. Question. Question for everyone. Does somebody remember what dungeons/dungeon have the area I couldn't get to in it? You know what I'm talking about. You know, the thing I couldn't get to. That one room, the secret little room that I couldn't access because it was kind of out of the way, I guess. I noticed, it was the dungeon I died at, so I went to it twice. Are you sure I can't break the wall with the tunnel wand? I don't care about the door, Aragon. I care about the wall next to the door. I see tiny reviver seed. Okay. Unless the wall's unbreakable too. You wanna bet? You could be right, but... I'm suspicious. But I suppose. Alright. Well, no new dungeons, so I guess we'll do a old one then. Let's see. Guess it doesn't really matter which one, does it? They're all different. All different dungeons I have to go to, so I'll just go Lush Forest, sure. Attack looplets and get set up for me. Alright, so we have to get to like floor 3 or some shit. I kind of immediately forgot. That's alright. We're now mission-based, not dungeon-based, so I will still try to loot every floor, but I'm not going to go to the bottom anywhere. It's a big floor. Nice bubble there, buddy. Running away? That's cute. Bye. You can't run away from somebody with a water gun. I learned that as a kid. Okay, now hold on. Axie's my important guy. You can't attack him. So don't try it. Stairs are there. Probably a shortcut through the water. To leave. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe. Wow, there's just a lot of corridors and not a lot of rooms. This floor has a most annoying layout. Wait, did I just push him? I didn't know I could push enemies. Weird. Oh, that's interesting. I was holding B while I did it, so that must be why. Huh, you can push enemies. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Ah, this song. There, everybody set up to attack. Oh, let's talk about... Oh my god! Okay, this guy's kind of tough then, I see. I like how a lot of my attacks are just randomly missing for no reason. Well... Didn't expect this to be this difficult, but alright. Why is he not dead yet? Oh, I'm screwed. Holy shit. Why the fuck? Alright, you know what? Fuck this. Nobody said this was hard. Except for whoever said it was... Okay. That's fine, I should probably... Huh? Okay, I'm not really sure what happened there, but alright. Well... Yes, we're suing for the same data then. So what has happened exactly? Oh, a sec. Let me like look at my missions here. Okay. No wait, I want to actually. No, I don't want to go to. I want to go to the connection orb real fast. Yeah, that's probably. No wait, not connection orb. I want to go to the list here. Here we go. Well, it was, okay. So, if it's a level 50, Salamence, then why is it definitely 1 star? What's going on here? Alright, let's try this a slightly different way then. I'm a little. I have to say, I'm kind of a little bit shocked right now that a 1-star mission is like that. Why? Why? Why is it? Why is it that way exactly? I'm confused. Really. So it's just straight up lying to me, right? Pretty much. Oh no, ow. That barely hurt. Thank you. I don't know why. Jeez, it's almost like I shouldn't even look at the rating because it doesn't fucking tell me the truth. I think that hits the nail on the head, more or less, right? Now, what would help immensely is if I got very useful items on this first floor before that fight. It's always on floor 2, so if I get a useful emerald or something, that'd be ideal. Unlikely, but ideal. Oh wait, what am I doing? I should save Ice Fang for its elements. Hello, I don't remember seeing Glammy out here. Look at more endless corridors. And a tip hole that has something I want. There he is. Nope, maybe that's him. Nope, that wasn't him either. I don't really need the apple, I just kind of wanted it. Let's keep going. Oh, Rapture, this is Pokemon. Well, it's, I mean, it says so at the bottom, below the video, it says so, what it is, but... Okay, that's fine. So, let's see. Wait, not eats, use. Actually, how do you use these again? Eating it makes you attack once. Anyway, attack, eating it, yeah. That's fine, whatever. I'll revive him later, that's fine. Assume we have enough revives. Because Sylveon wasn't staying all the way back there, but whatever. I mean, yeah, I guess. Get out of here, you piece of shit. Great job, I need to... yeah, I'm sure you won't. I'll be your friend too? Hey, that's useful. Also, I like actually was in a different room and dead, but still talking. That's nice. Well, that used a few of my resources, but that's fine, I guess. How we do it on resources? No, I don't want to leave this yet. Okay, so Axu was not important to revive. That's good to know. Let's see here. So I used most of my reviver seeds. Well, I still have a few left. And I used most of my blast seeds, which is fine, I guess. Do I have a right to be a little bit salty right now, though? Because, I mean, 1-star mission. That's not a 1-star mission. That's like a 5-star mission, or maybe 4 if you want to be really generous, I guess. But, I'm not impressed, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not impressed. That this feels like a fucking slap, like a blindsided slap to the face. And I'm not really too impressed by that. Especially when we consider that other, like, story dungeon where I actually lost and had to redo it. And that was at the beginning of the game where I had to go at a linear progression of dungeons and I couldn't grind, so I had to just deal with it. I'm not impressed with this game's difficulty balancing. I'm not. I think it's kind of bullshit, actually. So far, at least. Because, again, I was stuck on a dungeon that I was forced to complete in that order that I was doing it. I couldn't grind at that time. So there was no way I could have gotten stronger before the dungeon.